Now, before I get into this review of RWBY, episode 10, I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up. There'll be no music being played in the background for this video. I'm trying to try something right now because for the last week or two, someone keeps trying to copy claim my RWBY videos, only my RWBY videos. If you haven't noticed, every time I play my videos, I've always you always hear some music in the background. It's music me and a friend that I met in college made together for a project. And I asked if I could have the music. She said, yeah. We worked on it together. So I've been playing that music ever since then in our backgrounds. Ever since then. And for some reason recently, I keep getting claimed. For some reason. And it's the same people. CD Buddy. For some reason. And it's only my RWBY videos. It only happened twice so far, but it's getting annoying though. Because I'm like, every time I make a RWBY video, even the one I made like last year, 2017, when I did my Jack Venom OC, recently that one got claimed by a video that got uploaded from last year. That makes no sense to me. So, for now, I'm going to try to do some no music in the RWBY videos, because it seems like only my RWBY videos are getting targeted for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a minor problem, but it gets a little annoying though. So without further ado, let's get into this review of RWBY. Okay. It's been a while since we had a little operation planned with Team RWBY and the others. And this one was very entertaining. You know, the way they had it was simple, you know, good diversions, someone going down to destroy the interference, but however, that failed. But it always happens. It's, you know, it's the norm when it comes to these operations, especially when it's the main characters of a big group trying to take down a giant evil force. They always have this nice, smooth plan, but something always goes wrong. Having that being said, seeing Maria inside of an airplane was freaking hilarious. The girl knew what she was doing. Maria knew what she was doing on the airplane. She even knew all the codes, how to talk to them. However, for some reason, she forgot that all the pilots there are men. None of them are old women. So, that being said, she just made a giant oopsie. A giant freaking oopsie there. And it was just funny watching their reactions. Why she keeps saying, are you sure you know what you're doing? She's like, yes, are you sure? And she was like, shh, I know what I'm doing. Quiet, you whippersnapper, I know what I'm doing. And she did know what she was doing. Matter of fact, she did. It was just that, she's a girl. She's an old woman. And of course, there's no old women flying the plane. So that was a no-brainer right there. So it was just because of that. Everything went to smokes. And before we know it, we got a freaking mech. A giant mech. Like, it's been a while since we had a mech. Like, it was during the time they were fighting Roland in Volume 2. They were fighting the mechs. And after that, we didn't see the mechs again until later on again in Volume 3. And no, this time, we got even bigger giant robots. Because chicks dig giant robots. We all dig giant robots. So, it doesn't seem that threatening, despite the fact, yes, they avoided it, but, you know, I seen better. I seen more destructive mechs out there in the world of anime and cartoons. And this one is, it's okay. You know, it shot a nice little charging cannon, it took a while, and it fired off at a very high speed, by the way, but nonetheless, it wasn't fast enough to avoid a plane that, in my opinion, was in close distance range to make a direct attack. So whether the pilot just sucks or is not as fast as I think it is. Now, what happened? I knew something was going to happen. Something always happens in these operations. But I'm like, what? I'm like, outside interference. I was watching, like, outside interference going to happen. It's going to be between Yang and Blake. And when it was going down, like, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that out of nowhere, some outside interference. But I was like, but who? But what? I thought, will it be Cinder and Neo? Nope. Will it be someone from Sam's group? Nope. It was freaking Adam. Like, holy snap, I didn't expect you to be back so soon. Like, Adam, what are you doing here? How did you get here? Like, were you stalking them this entire time? Like, they were riding a train, and they were in the middle of nowhere, and they found a snowy, dead village. Then they left out, and now they're outside of Atlas. Just think that for a second. How did Adam knew where they were be at? Maybe he's just a master when it comes to stalking. Blake said, you stalk her all the way from all over the place. She wants him out of her life. And Adam just can't let go of the past at all. You have those people, they blame people. Like she said before, Adam's a very spiteful person. And they like to blame people. Well, spiteful people who are used to getting what they want, and when things don't go their way, they like to blame other people. They're completely obsessed with something they cannot get. That's just how they are. That's how they work. In fact, there's even movies and books about people like that. And it's freaking crazy how much people go after you just because you gave them a C on their book report. I remember that movie. I forgot the name of that movie, but we're off topic here. And we also have some siding with Crow. Crow gives up because it's just Ozpin that he's angry with, but it's also he is mad with himself. He also, the way he was singing, maybe it isn't just Ozpin's fault. Maybe if he wasn't there, things would have gone better, in his opinion. Because his curse, his semblance causes bad luck. We all know that. So because of that, he believes since he's there, everything keeps getting screwed. Even not just right now, but even in the past, how everything happened. He's just been thinking to himself while heavily drinking. And now he's having a sense of guilt now. Where, maybe this whole entire time, he's thinking in his mind, all that kept crumbling down is because he's been there the whole entire time. He's thinking maybe he left a while ago. Maybe Austin's plans would work better. He couldn't blame himself all the way for everything, because things been falling apart even before he was born, but that's not the way he sees it, and that's understandable, You put your life to a divided goal, in a way, you work towards that goal all your life. That's all you had was of undying loyalty to this goal. And then you see everything screwing around you, and you feel like there's nothing else you can do. You're trapped. You screwed yourself over, you screwed everybody else off, and now you're going to have a little pity party. It happens to the best of us on most times, whether we're at work, or we're at home, at school, where everyone seems to be counting on us. We feel like we have a goal or purpose. Now nowhere, things just fall all over the place, and now you're feeling down about it. You wish you could have done better. And that's just how it is, really, when it comes to these situations. But RWBY, in her surprisingly character development, that's right, RWBY's been getting character development recently, and it's just been pretty good. I guess she knows now that there's no one else to rely on anymore. She knows she can't rely on Ozpin, she can't rely on her uncle anymore, or even her sister. It's just her and her friends. So because of that, now she must take the step forward of being a true leader. That's how it is when it comes to most things in life, actually, where you're getting this position or promotion, anything like that, and you have it, but you don't truly know the true meaning of it. You're like, okay, it's just a title, but then later on, people around you will help you, guide you through it, and you're getting the hang of it, but you don't know how heavy your situation is when things go down until it happens. Now, all the people who are helping you out around you are gone. So all you can do now is rely on yourself and those around you that work under you. Now that's where you have to step up and become a leader. That's when you're truly tested of whether or not you deserve that position you are given. And because of that, RWBY had no choice but to step up. It's a good experience. Yes, you go to school to learn about the experience, but you live life that truly live through the experience itself. And that's what RWBY's been doing lately. She's been observing the entire situation, observing her friends, her enemies, and just seeing how everything's going down and falling apart all around her. And now she knows she's the only one that can keep everything together. And now that because of that, she has good development. So thinking about that, maybe this was for the best. Because I know for years people have been complaining how RWBY never got character development. And maybe this is the reason why. Maybe she wasn't meant to get character development until now because she's an innocent girl. A girl with wide dreams, how things are like fairy tales. But now as further each volume goes, things go grimmer and darker. She now knows things are not the way they are she wanted them to be. And because of that, she had to change her mind view a little bit, but still keep true to herself at the same time in order to become a leader. So now I'm thinking about that. Maybe I'm just trying to force myself to think about it for being a RWBY fanboy. But I believe that is the case. That is definitely the case right there. So that's what I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, rate, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified. This is Macrownxox signing out.